unscripted. I know we got nice and comfortable here in this lobby, but I'm willing to bet that we have people in the house that celebrate birthdays and anniversaries, but I do know for a fact that we are all celebrating another day of this gift called life. So once again, how are we all feeling this evening? Now that's what I'm talking about. Good evening and welcome. Welcome to the Peabody Memphis, the South's Grand Hotel, where the world-famous Ducks march from the rooftop down to the lobby and back every single day. Now, once again, my name is Keenan Walker. I am the Duck Master here at the Peabody Hotel in Memphis, Tennessee. Thank you. And I have the sincere honor and pleasure of marching the Ducks for you all this evening. But before I do, let me take you all on a brief journey. Now, keep in mind, the original Peabody Hotel was actually located 2 blocks away from here, right on the corner of Main and Monroe, and opened on September 1st, 1869. Now, it remained in that original location until September 1st, 1925. Now, that's when the doors to this beautiful expansion building opened right here, in the same location where we're all standing and sitting, for the cost of $5 million in 2 years construction. But don't think that's the entire history of the Peabody Hotel. It's not even close. To everybody here in the lobby area, whenever you get a chance, make sure that you all take a trip up to the mezzanine levels and visit our memorabilia room. Now, inside of that memorabilia room, you're going to find a collection of pictures and items and memos from the last few decades, including one of my favorite pieces of information, which is a framed letter. It was a letter from the general manager at that time, a man by the name of Gary Bell. A letter from him to the executive chef of Chez Panisse, our French restaurant, who was in the process of updating his menu. And basically, the letter says that even though you serve French cuisine inside your restaurant, one thing you better not need on any menu inside the Peabody Hotel is duck. Now keep in mind that the combination between ducks and the Peabody is back a long time. Very long time. Matter of fact, it was all the way back to 1933 when the general manager at that time, a man by the name of Frank Shutt, he and a good friend of his named Chip Barwick, these two gentlemen decided to go on a duck hunt over in Arkansas in the middle of winter along the icy cold waters of the Mississippi River. Now, like I mentioned, it was wintertime. So these two men knew they were going to need to try to find a creative way to stay warm while they were out there. They decided to take another colleague along with them to help them stay warm in the cold. A colleague by the name of Jack Daniels. Otherwise known as fine Tennessee sipping whiskey. And these two men knew they were going to need some liquid encouragement to stay warm while they were out there. As the day went on, these two gentlemen had maybe just a bit too much encouragement. And they decided that as a practical joke, it would be funny to bring back the live duck decoys that they were using, which was legal in Arkansas back then. It's going to be a funny idea to bring those live duck decoys back here to the Peabody Hotel and set them loose inside this lobby. So that is exactly what they did. So they laughed it off and they went back up to their rooms for the evening. Well, upon waking up that next morning, Frank Shutt was a little bit alarmed at the chaos he might have caused that previous day, but then this being, he was the general manager after all. So he rushed to the elevator. He came came downstairs. Now, he was expecting to find ducks all over this lobby. But when he got down here, he was surprised to find two things. Number one, the ducks were still right here inside this fountain. They hadn't gone anywhere. And number two, they started to attract visitors. People just like each and every single one of you. People were absolutely amazed to see live animals frolicking inside the lobby fountain of the establishment defined as the Peabody. But then in 1940, the Peabody Hotel hired a gentleman by the name of Edward Pembroke to be a bellman. My tag, ladies and gentlemen, you all will. Let's send some love out to all of our outstanding bellmen. But keep in mind, Pembroke, Pembroke was more than just a bellman. He was a brilliant man. Just so happened that earlier in his life, Mr. Edward Pembroke at one time had been a trainer for the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. So upon being hired, he told management, he said, hey, look. I got an idea. If you let me, I will take a group of North American mallard ducks, one male and 4 females. Instead of those 3 English called ducks, you just have to swim around in the fountain down there. He said, I'll train those ducks myself. I will first train the ducks to sleep upstairs on the rooftop inside of a duck palace. Then I will train the ducks to march from that duck palace across the rooftop to the building. Then I'll train them to march inside the door all the way to the elevator. And then together, we'll get in that elevator and we will ride all the way downstairs to the lobby. And when those doors open, I will train those ducks to march up the red carpet all the way to the lobby fountain every single morning at 11 o'clock. And then at 5 o'clock, I'll train the ducks to get back outside of the fountain. I'll march them back up that red carpet, we'll get back inside the elevator. We'll ride back up to the rooftop where I will train the ducks to march back across the room and get back into the duck palace where they will sleep for the rest of the night. Mr. Pembroke marched the ducks here at the Peabody Hotel for the next 51 years. For 51 years he marched ducks here to Peabody, and in doing so, he became a goodwill ambassador for the Peabody Hotel and the entire city of Memphis. He even appeared on television shows such as The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson and the Sesame Street program, where he and his ducks helped to celebrate National Rubber Ducky Day. They appeared in magazines too as well. Magazines such as People Magazine and even the Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition. But don't worry, the ducks only show a little leg. Now, if I was someone like Mr. Pembroke, and I was able to accomplish all that he did, I don't know, I might consider myself to be a master at what it was that I had pulled off. Wouldn't you all? Well, man, it felt the exact same thing. They bestowed upon Mr. Edward Pembroke the title of the world's first duck master here at the Peabody Hotel. Thank you. Now, unfortunately, Mr. Pembroke is no longer here with us. But I do have a very, very strong feeling that his spirit